USA vs Mexico score, result, highlights, as Christian Pulisic, USMNT dominate to reach Nations League final. The US men's national team tore a sorry Mexico side to shreds as Christian Pulisic scored a brace and Ricardo Pepi added a third, leading the USA to a thorough 3-0 win over their rivals to reach the CONCACAF Nations League final against Canada on Sunday. Yet in truth, that was only a small part of the final story of this match that was jam-packed with action, storylines, news, and most of all, complete mayhem with interim head coach BJ Callahan at the helm. 21-year-old Folarin Balogun made his much-anticipated first cap for the U.S. national team, having committed to the USA just a month ago. He was quality throughout the match, but couldn't find big moments in front of net. The match devolved into chaos in the second half, as Mexican players resorted to ugly tackles and red mist, with Cesar Montes and Gerardo Arteaga sent off. They baited two U.S. players into red cards in retaliation as well, with Weston McKennie and Sergiño Dest also shown red cards, and they will be suspended for the final on Sunday. Mexican fans at Allegiant Stadium were also part of the story, as their homophobic chant twice stopped the game, and the second time forced the referee to stop the match early in stoppage time. CONCACAF will have its hands full sorting out all the details of this one. Oh, and that was all after it was widely reported that Greg Berhalter would be returning as U.S. national team head coach, right as the game was kicking off. USA, 4-3-3, right to left 1. Turner, GK, 2. Dest, red card, 86 foot, 4. Richards, 12. M. Robinson, Zimmerman, 82 foot, 5. A. Robinson, 8. McKennie, red card, 72 foot, 6. Musa, 21. Wea, Aronson, 82 foot, 10. Pulisic, Scally, 89 foot, 7. Reyna, De La Torre, 74 foot, 20. Balogun, Pepi, 74 foot. Mexico, 3-4-3, right to left 13. Ochoa, GK, 15. Reyes, 3. Montes, red card, 69 foot, 22. Guzman, 19. J. Sanchez, 18. L. Chavez, 4. E. Alvarez, 23. Gallardo. Christian Pulisic shreds Mexico, makes statement ahead of summer. If there was ever a summer to have a performance like Christian Pulisic registered, it was in 2023. With his Chelsea career likely coming to a close, having fallen down the depth chart at Stamford Bridge, Pulisic balled out against Mexico, showing guts, determination, and pure skill. Pulisic owned Jorge Sanchez and Cesar Montes, completing 2 dribbles, winning all 7 of his ground duels, and putting 4 of his 5 shots on target. He was a force, worthy of the captain's armband in place of the injured Tyler Adams. It was a memorable performance from Pulisic, especially after bouncing back following his big miss in the first big chance of the game. FYTWHFRWWAIUSQK. 1. Defeat for El Tri in every respect. Mexico embarrassed on the field and off it. There's no getting around what was an embarrassing display by the Mexican side on the night. Then as soon as the game was out of reach, they began playing dirty, hacking and thrashing about all over the pitch. Cesar Montes earned the game's first of 4 red cards for straight-up kicking Folarin Balogun from behind, and the referee went to his pocket faster than you'll ever see. And when they weren't kicking U.S. players on the field, they were pushing and shoving them, completely losing their heads. Just 11 minutes after coming off the bench, Gerardo Arteaga was given a red for pushing Sergiño Dest 3 times. And his antics eventually forced a response from the Dutch-born U.S. fullback. All this, however, pales in comparison to Mexico's fans being responsible for stopping the game twice due to the repeated use of a homophobic chant in full chorus, clearly audible on the broadcast. As match organizers pleaded with the fans to stop, they just continued to get louder and louder. Eventually, CONCACAF and perhaps FIFA will have no choice but to take extreme action beyond fines and fan bans, and the supporters will only have themselves to blame.